Good morning, this is Harold Simansky here for 360 Chestnut with our favorite contractor, Jim Lockwood. Now, Jim completely retrofitted this building here in beautiful Brookline, Massachusetts. Jim, let me just ask you, so when you go into a house like this and there's a lot to do there, how do you prioritize? Like, what do you think about first?
Awesome question. So, you don't want to start tightening a building until you make sure that there are no hazards or no concerns regarding moisture or indoor air quality. So you have to look for all these different things. So here's where the old boiler was sitting. It was sitting right here. We decided that we were going to not only replace the boiler with the condensing, but then we were going to move it over here. So this is where it is. This boiler has a lot of different features that make it super efficient, but the short answer is it's safe and high efficiency. So they basically could, by installing this thing, cut 25% off of their gas consumption by switching to a higher efficiency. So here's an example of the existing ductwork that was installed in the 50s or earlier. Pressurized air systems can leak air through the building frame.
Okay.
So if we seal ducts by applying duct mastic, we might be able to save as much as 20% on efficiency.
Just by sealing your ducts.
Yeah. This is the knee wall right here, where there's a space behind the knee wall that when we came, we discovered that there was no insulation back there. And then this is the slope right here. This area right here is what's called the enclosed slope. And so here we dense packed this slope with cellulose, so we blocked the bottom of the slope. And then a crew came back to get the areas behind these knee walls with a different product altogether called Icynene.
So Jim, what would you do next, if you had the opportunity and the budget?
Insulate the walls.
Okay.
If this building needed to be re-sided, if the siding was in such bad shape that it was time to re-side, which happens because siding doesn't last forever. Every 40, 50 years, you've got to re-side your building. That's the perfect time, if it's not already insulated, to insulate, and then to tear all the siding off, and then before putting the new siding on, putting on rigid insulation. And the work that you do to put in this extra layer of insulation makes the heating systems work less and less and less. Right. So you install the siding once, but then every time your thermostat calls for heat, every utility bill that you get, you're saving money over time. The cost of that savings accrues. So year one, you're saving $850. Year two, you're saving $1,000. And ad infinitum. It just gets better and better.